Part A. We shall say factors of 18. That is a short way of representing factors of 18. Now, we shall start from 1 up to 18. In that interval, we shall look for numbers that divide 18 and there is no remainder, or the remainder is 0. Those are the numbers that we shall take and consider as factors of 18. Meanwhile, those ones that divide 18 and the remainder is more than 0, such are not going to be factors of 18. Use a calculator, and the moment you get a decimal point something, which is not 0, it is not a factor. So let's start with 1. 18 divided by 1 is 18 and the remainder is 0. Therefore, 1 is a factor of 18. 18 divided by 2 is 9 and the remainder is 0. Therefore, 2 is a factor of 18. 18 divided by 3 is 6 and the remainder is 0. That qualifies 3 to be a factor of 18. What about 4? 18 divided by 4 is like 4 and there is a remainder of 2. So it is not a factor. What about 5? If you press the calculator, you'll get 18 divided by 5. You'll get like 3 point something. Therefore, 5 is not a factor. And then going to 6. 18 divided by 6 is 3 and the remainder is 0. Therefore, 6 is a factor of 18. 7, if you press the calculator, 18 divided by 7, you will get 2 point something. And therefore, 7 is not a factor. What about 8? 18 divided by 8, you get 2 point something. And therefore, it is not a factor. What about 9? 18 divided by 9 gives us 2 and the remainder is 0. Therefore, 9 is a factor of 18. What about 10? 10 gives you about 1.8. That is 18 divided by 10 is 1.8. What about 11? It will give you 1 point something. 12 is not a factor. 13 is not a factor. 14 is not. 15, 16, 17. And then 18 divided by 18 gives us 18. A remainder, 18 divided by 18 gives us 1. And the remainder is 0. That qualifies 18 to be a factor of 18. So simply, that is the approach to getting the factors of a given number. Be with your calculator so that you follow with me and then you verify some of this, because I will not do every step. I will ignore those ones which are not factors. Now, what are the factors of 24? Factors of 24 are those numbers that divide 24 exactly without a remainder. And mind you, a number is a factor itself. 18 divided by 18, 24 divided by 24, it gives you the same. So let's start with 1. 24 divided by 1 is 24. 1 is a factor. 24 divided by 2, it gives us 12 and the remainder is 0. 2 is a factor. Divide by 3, it gives us 8 and the remainder is 0. So 3 is a factor. Divide by 4, that is 24 divided by 4, it gives us 6 and the remainder is 0. So 4 is a factor. 24 divided by 5 is not. If you press the calculator, it will give you like 5 point something, like 0.8 there. So 5 is not a factor. What about 6? 24 divided by 6 gives us 4. Therefore, 6 is a factor. 24 divided by 7 is 3 point something. It is not a factor. If you try 8, 24 divided by 8, it it gives us 3. Therefore, 8 is a factor. And then 9, 24 divided by 9 is a decimal number. 24 divided by 10 is also 2.4. By 24 divided by 11, it cannot. There is an element of decimal point. 24 divided by 12 gives us 2 and the remainder is 0. Therefore, 12 is a factor of 24. 13 is not a factor. 14 is not a factor. 15 is not a factor. 16 is not. 17, 18, 19, 20, they are all not factors. 21, 22, 23, and 24. Therefore, 24 is a factor. 24 divided by 24 is 1. So, what is the logic here? For you to get a factor of a given number, get that number and then you divide it by counting numbers. Those are the natural numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you will stop at itself. So those numbers that divide that given number and there is no remainder are said to be factors of that number. But those that divide and leave a remainder, or the remainder is bigger than 0, those are not factors. Thank you for being part of this class. See you in the next class.